Hello, my fellow lustful librarians, lazily laying their laundry on the laundromat. Today we are back with more of the Berserk experience. So if you're ready to shoot some arrows at some motherfuckers and dive into some Berserk action, let's dive into it. Dum, 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 dum. Ooh, oh, hell yeah. Look at that castle. That's a sick castle. That's a fortress if I've ever seen one. Me penetrating your mom's fortress live action right here. This is the manga representation of me doing exactly that. Shit, Western Midland. Stop this! Stop this! What will happen to us? Who knows? I'm sure we'll be taken to the land as slaves, or be made to have Kushan children. It's the quickest way to take over a race. I heard rumor that they sacrifice women to their god. No! Either way, we're done for. This town, this kingdom, the Bend of the Hawks. If only he was here. This world would never... There's no use saying that now. It's coming. Soon. Now, our helping hand. What's wrong with this girl? Her parents were burned to death in front of her. She must have lost her mind. It's coming. The Hawk's light is coming. I can hear it. That's what the wind whispers. If only it did not take so long for a city to fall. But, General, they show no sign of accepting our repeated counsel to surrender. It seems the fear of our army is a bit too strong a medicine. The fools call extermination down upon themselves when they could be living along as slaves. If only they'd submit. Our forces have already managed to bring down 6 fortresses, and yet here you are. This entire clan has failed to capture just one man. I'm flabbergasted. Bakiraka, what makes you a warrior clan? How absurd. And now you say the hawk flew off on an evil beast? Who would believe such nonsense? Begging your pardon, but this invasion, I hear that it's all started based on some oracle received by the high priest. In that case, any kind of abnormal phenomenon should be possible. Boom! My foot on your forehead! How do you like that? One who is a slave is not to speak as if he's informed. What do priests know of war? Form a military standpoint, claiming an oracle start of the war no more than a pretext. You Bakra who rely only on such multi-tarded tripe are pathetic. You are all driven from the empire for siding with the defeated royal family in the previous struggle for the imperial succession. But the original social standing was at the level of slaves. What good will reparations do for you, even if our great emperor recognizes that people like you as soldiers, for amusement's sake, entrusting you with a mission is an act of raven drunkenness. What are you doing? If you would pardon the urgency. It didn't work. Oh, that dude just got... Imagine getting your head, like your neck gripped so much, your skull just explodes and pops open. Someone just... Like, just pops your head open with the sheer force of their meaty-ass forearms. That shit's impressive, not gonna lie. And this dude just fucking busts some dude's head open, knocks his teeth out with just the power of his foot. That's the power of feet fetish, boys. That's beautiful. Damn you! And that dude got hella tumors on his fucking knuckles. That dude got that cancer knuckle, and he's throwing hands with it. We love to see it. Boom! This dude is just a straight up Street Fighter character. It's just pure steroids. That's beautiful. We beg your pardon. So swift. What skills? And they crushed iron armor with their bare hands. Are they monsters? We will now return to our mission for the searching of the falcon. Oh, there he is. Mission complete. That was easy. Fierce Kushan attack and Falcon of the Millennium Empire, Holy War, Chapter, War Cry of the Wind, Part 1. And there he is himself. What a fucking loser. What a pretentious prick this dude is. Look at this dude's armor. It's kind of sick. I hate how much drip he is. This dude is always looking sick as fuck, and we hate to see it. Fuck this guy. And I pull up. Is that... Holy shit. The Hawk of Light. Impossible. Why is he here? You. What? Alexancy, what do you think you're doing? Kill him! Shoot your arrows! Wait! Not one arrow? Did he dodge? Impossible! No way he could! Not that many! A coincidence, but fools! Of course it's me, a coincidence. Why are you just standing there? Second volley. Shoot! Shoot now! What's happening? And I pull up. What? What is he? What's with that man? Slay him as well. Kill his ass. That warrior, he's a monster. Stand your ground. They're just two horsemen. Oh, hurry, bring him down. Stop dwindling. Oh. Dude, I don't know who this person is, but their armor looks sick as fuck. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Oh. They got that fucking Power Ranger armor? That's lit, dude. My enemies, your pardon for being on horseback. My name is Locust. I have ridden here guided by an oracle. I recognize you as the Hawk of Light. Is this the truth? The Moonlight Knight. Locust, I accept your sword. Delighted. The Hawk of Light. Hawk? But that can't be. I heard he died. There's no mistaking him. I saw his face on the victory of the parade at Windhelm. It can't be anyone else. He is Midland's guardian angel. Insanity! With just 3 horsemen! Hey, you! Stop! It's dangerous, girl! Griffith! The wind whispered that the world has begun to change. I hate how sick he is. I hate how glorious this book makes him look. Like, look at that shit. That is fucking beautiful. His horse is so cool. His horse is fucking dripped out to the max. We hate to see it. We hate to see it. Berserk, Falcon of the Millennium Empire, Holy Evil War, Chapter, War Cry of the Wind, Part 2. Stop them! Stop those 2 horsemen! Young master, wait! Wait. What benefit is there in being loyal to these? Should we take advantage of the chaos to capture the hawk? He's incredibly beautiful. It's not like he's even human. Look out! Impossible! We Tapersa were knocked down. Slow. The Tapersa are the pinnacle of the Baccarat. What a joke. Well, mask your rakasas. Why is our clown exile here? I hear the oracle. So you're the Hawk of Lights. You're lovely. Someday I'll lop off your head and make it mine. Until then, I'll let no harm come to you. I'll play with you. I like this one. This guy flows. This guy's cool. I like this guy. Is this just a human embodiment of Guts' cape? This just looks like Guts' cape, but like in animated form. If we had a Disney animation where like his cape comes to life and fights whimsical adventures as Guts' sidekick and trying to defeat Griffith, this is what I imagine it would be like. Bar the gate! Cut off their escape! What? Oh, the Rhino Boy returns. What is he? The horny purple Rhino Knight? The horny purple Rhino Knight's back, and he looks sick, dude. What an upgrade to his armor! It looks baller as shit. Giant. Hey man. We ain't gotta be saying slurs on the battlefield like that. What's up with that? And man, that's uncalled for. You just pulled up. Stand your ground! He's all by himself! Attack! A spat fire! Orders. All forces in the stronghold. Deploy. What the? Who goes there? That's the Hawk of Light, the savior of the world. Or perhaps... you're back. Thank you. Oh, it's the girl. It's the girl from the fucking art in the very beginning. It's wait. It's this homie. She looks dope as fuck. Magical girl homie that's about to fuck some shit up. I hope she's cool. I hope she joins the party, becomes a homie with guts, power of friendship and shit like that. Beat Griffith with the power of magical girls, friendships, and best... I don't know. There was supposed to be a third thing, but I ran out of things to say. It'd be like that. Thank you. Why do you have to use a bird? Nearing that force field with a luminous body was perilous. One mistake, I'd be lost in the astral world. Geez, Shakiri, you're so tough to understand. The angel is the heart of darkness, the master of sinful, the black sheep, the king of the blind white sheep. One who shall call upon the world an age of darkness. A choking stench, the mind's gone numb with the stench of blood hanging in the air. Dyed everything red, the red setting, the sun shining upon blood, the scene which can only be called gruesome. However, instead, it was like an imitable painting. Oh, that ain't good. Fucking horny purple man himself, the new guy that I fuck with, that guy's character design goes hard. I assume he's an evil piece of shit that deserves to die, and I will pop off when he gets his balls chopped off by my main man Guts. But until then, fuck with his character design. Love that guy. The homie Zod, all bowing to this fucking twink. What's up with that? Anyways, that goes hard. Berserk. We were now surely in the midst of some extraordinary tale. You're telling me, dude. This Berserk shit's fucking wild, dude. I don't even know what's happening. Of Snow and Flame, the first act. Thank goodness! We found a place where the snow and wind are tolerable for the time being. It's nice to not have to move so many people. It's nice and quiet. It truly feels like a journey. It has felt like one hell of a journey so far. Jesus Christ. How so? It's cold. We're hungry. None of it's nice. And then we shall return to the holy city? Give up on the Black Swordsman? I've no such intention. Do you suggest I report to the Supreme Court that the Holy Iron Chain Knights and the refugees were swallowed by monsters? Forget resignment. We might as well be actually tied up and being framed as heretics. Wonder if the vice commander's okay. Besides, I no longer care to return to that mansion. But listen, what are you doing over there? Come closer to the fire. You needn't worry. We can't afford for the Kushan or that. Something of the likes to show up. I will keep watch. Who'll be out in this snow? Come and warm yourself. I'll not have one who supplies my food collapsing. It was a snowy night, just like when I happened to meet Lady Fernice. Cold and hunger call forth that childhood day. From now on, we're the ones who say who gets the food around here. Runts like you don't get a spare. They don't get a share at all. Now get lost. Bonk. This is the holy city, the capital where God dwells. The myriad towers aspire to praise God. The bells resound his glory. Here everything exists for God and is offered up unto him. For those with nothing to offer, this city could prove to be a harsh place. In a rotting hovel on the edge of the said city, I spent my youth together with it. And in a dim room near the second floor, the opening of the door was always depressing. Emaciated to skin and bones by illness. It reminded the young me of death. I have your meal, mother. Where have you been? While your mother suffers here so? My back aches. Rub it for me. Her protruding, twisted spine and ribs made her seem something like a strange monster. How did you get those bruises? Oh, I got in a fight with the boys of town. You're an aristocrat. Fighting with commoners is absurd. You must have pride. You alone are my hope. Someday, your father will come for us. You must have pride of aristocrat. Don't disappoint me when that day comes. You mustn't get too excited. Mother, you will suffer another coughing spell. I give you this. Have pride, she said repeatedly, demonstratively, like some mantra. Apparently long ago she worked as a maid on a certain nobleman's estate. She said that after the intimate relationship with him, she was blessed with me. Carry it with you, always. Perhaps one day it will prove your claim, so that I, the bastard son of a nobleman. Mother clung to her sweet memories, and lived vicariously by burdening me with her dream. It seemed that she couldn't even imagine how a child, not even 10, had managed to support herself and his mother on her sickbed. You owe my brother one for yesterday. Every day, Mother forced me to bear more pride than I ever could. Beat him half to death! Beat him! And every day, the city robbed me of that pride completely. Before I knew it, I'd lost all expression, and no longer felt anything. I can't move. At this rate, I'll be buried in snow. Maybe that's just as well. Might be easier. Stop! Stop the carriage! My lady! I knew at once. Aristocrat! The word was a curse to me. What gazed down upon me was unlike myself. No. Impostor, a genuine daughter of nobility, perfect from her head to her toes. Silly rabbit. Insolent whelp! Oh, what is it, lady? We will be late for our Holy Communion. What is this? This filth dying child on the street. Holy Communion could wait. Put that boy in the carriage. We're taking him to the mansion. My lady, we shall see to him. No, you shall not. I will look after this boy. All of you may leave. Did she think she found a wandering puppy or something? Heed this. I am the one who saved your life. So now, you belong to me. A very Griffith life. I gotta like it. Fuck off, Lady Griffith. At that time, it was beyond my ability to fathom. Pledge yourself. At a noble mansion? What is the name? I was so excited, I failed to ask. But thanks to that, I was able to find unexpected employment. Now I'd be liberated from this melancholy monster. I would be lying if I didn't say it lifted my heart. I was told I would live and work there, starting tomorrow. Do not worry. My wages will allow me to hire a housekeeper to care for you. Although, what she said, I became aware of my sin. This is your one chance to touch noble society. Serve them well. House Vandam. Its assets are rumored to surpass the budget of an eminent nation, its bloodline apparent in the royal families of several kingdoms. It is the noble family of noble families, centered in the holy city, boasting tremendous influence even in the religious communities. Look at it again! It's huge! But I was too young to comprehend such significance. Starting from today, you're my personal page. You are to obey me absolutely. Serve me well. Yes, Lady Furnace. I was released from those abominable days, and with that in mind, I was able to brook the somewhat unreasonable commands of my new mistress. Poor thing, you put up with it well. You say you fell off a horse. You might have some broken bones. All of Lady Survey's servants got fed up with her disposition and ran off. She even set fire to one of the girl's dresses, badly burning her. Mind you, don't go put that young mistress into a foul mood. All in the mansions tread fearfully around that little tyrant. But she had a fitting reason to be as such. Her father, the Lord Vandeman, was zealous for his work, and rarely returned to the mansion, and her mother, losing herself in desperation, abandoned her daughter daily. Her parents buried her in things to express their love. The Lady Furnace was literally left to herself in the expansive mansion. The solemn statues looked down upon her, grave and gloomy in this labyrinth, While there were dozens of servants employed, she would rarely even pass even one of them. Something about it reminded me of the melancholy hovel in which my mother and I lived. In this huge prison she lived alone, as she saw fit. You will catch a cold. Maybe it was not mere pity and selfishness. Maybe both sensed the same scent upon one another. One stormy night. You listen to me. You will stay here all night, and you hold my hand. Yes, ma'am. Eek! No, Lady Fernice, it's all right. Somebody, do something about that thunder. But I cannot. Eek! Oh no, the window. Lady Fernice! Lady Fernice, where are you? There in the storm, she was dancing in circles, crying out in a queer voice. Why was she so gay? Why are you so gay for, Lady Fernice? Kiss a man, you fucking lesbo. Imagine. That was neither a scream nor a laugh. Something ghastly compelled her. Lady Fernice! It's a storm! You need to become a storm yourself. What was this abnormal behavior that repulsed the people around her? One time she led me into the woods behind the mansion. There, deep in the forest, existed a tiny clearing. I suddenly realized that scattered around us were what looked like the bones of small animals. Fetch me some things. This small bird, just recently Lady Fernice had been darting upon it, right? Lady Fernice, it wouldn't take to me at all. But, for a moment, it fluttered fiercely and cried out. Then, before long, fell into silence. Did she burn the bird? This little lady's a fucking serial killer. This little lady's a psychopath. She's a deranged psychopath. She's ordering everyone around fucking like a little tyrant. She's burning her maid's clothes and burning she kills little animals for fun. That's the beginning stages of a psychopath. And considering the fact that she gets off to people burning alive, it's a bit concerning. We bawl. We'll continue reading. This is my crematory. I cream to this shit. That's why I call it my crematory. Because it's mandatory that I cream to the crematory. My holy altar. I burn all the bad ones here. She spoke so abhorredly. The story about the burned servant wasn't a lie after all. Her smile illuminated by the flames. It was as if, in this doing, she intended to frighten people and drive them away. But then, why? The plaza overlooked the Lady Fernice's bedroom. It was used for the stake burnings during the height of the Inquisition. I heard that when she was younger, she went out there and threw torches personally. I suppose she was alone in the darkness, lit only through the windows of flickering flames. Father! Father! One snowy day, the master of the mansion returned home. It had been over a year since I was hired, but this is the first time I had seen him. Just a minute, Lady Fernice. I was just discussing some business. Yes, father. Oh! What is that filthy doll? Throw that out! I can order as many new ones as you'd like. Anyway, run along for now. Yes, father. Lady Fernice, according to my fellow servants, years ago, that one time that the family took a trip together, Lady Fernice nagged her father to buy a rabbit for her. It seemed like a precious memento. Lady, go away. I'll burn you up as well. She's afraid of being left all alone in the vast prison. She is afraid, so she estranges them. She is afraid, so she is desperate to be the one who is feared. Before a child ever grasps for happiness, he buries that part of himself that adapts to reality, until, before long, his true self vanishes, as the snow piles upon the labyrinth. One time, I was halted by the master of the house. I thought he would accuse me of stealing it. Let me see it closely. What is it, master? What is that hanging from your neck? Oh, I thought so. It contained in it an inlaid picture of my young mother and father. Thus, I came to meet him. There was nothing especially moving about it for me. It was rather underwhelming. He's the one. However, the truth that Lady Fernice was my younger half-sister shook me more than a little. Father said that there were 3 men, my half-brothers, each vying to succeed him as the head of the family. He explained that in order to avoid any more useless squabbling, There was no way he could allow me, a bastard, to assume the family name Vandeman. If I promised to keep the secret, thenceforth I would be granted the title of nobility, and my circumstances would be dealt with in appropriate fashion. Would you be willing to meet with my mother? In time, a polite dismissal. And with so many assets, finding me and mother should have been trivial. My poor mother. It's God's guidance. I accept father's conditions. Very well. I hope to remain in this mission. Honestly, I'm quite at a loss for concerning Lady Fernice. She feigns ignorance before me. But I hear from those in the mansion that her lives have been made much easier since you became her champion. That was what the father, who only saw her once a year, said shamelessly. We do not have the power now to melt that snow that lies thick about us. Perhaps we wanted to merely feel the warmth in each other, a warmth that we had in common. Berserk, final act. And with that, I'm going to end it here. If you want to see why they're dressed up so fancy for, looking all dapper as fuck for, in the next chapter, the final act, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hey, boys, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all being here. And I'll see you next time, boys. Bye-bye.